I'm now going to show you how to do a technique that Matt Schofield and perhaps Robin Ford uses quite extensively. And I'm not going to lie, I'm going to use it. I use it a lot. So here we go. What it is when we play a normal pentatonic, let's stick an A minor. We can also add the blues notes. Okay, now some players like to use the blues notes on their own. It sounds odd. For example, if we're going, sounds alright, but I prefer to use them much more subtly. The way I do it is I slide very quickly between them. So I'll play it first, just so you can hear what it sounds like, and then I'll show you how to do it. So a typical lick that I'll use is okay, now I won't be able to replicate that perfectly because I've already forgotten it, but I'll show you roughly how we do it so you can make up your own licks rather than copy me. So the easiest way to think about it is if we work on the G string here, we're still in A minor. If we just play with the blues note on its own, with no slides or anything. Now try and imagine you just sliding up to it quickly. Now you can make it sound even cooler by doing it like multiple times. Yeah. Obviously it does sound ridiculous after a while. So the best way to do it is to hit the blues note very quickly and come straight back to the note below it. So in this case we're going straight back to D after E flat. And we can do more with that. We can also slide to the note above it, then back to the note below it, and then back up to the blues note. So up, above, below to the blues note. So this is something that Matt Schofield, as I said, Matt Schofield and Robin Ford like to use. Let's see what you can do. Now obviously don't limit yourself to first position A minor. I briefly showed you could do second position A minor. You could do any key obviously. And there's lots of places you can play around with it, as you're quite limited with these notes from there. So give it a go in different shapes, and again I'd like to see what you can do with it. A video response would be interesting to watch, and also don't just stick to the blues notes. I've accidentally found a few times it sounds quite good, just with maybe some minor notes added in, so I don't know if it's minor, ignore that. So if we're doing something, it just sounds slightly more sad. And because we're hitting on it so quickly, it doesn't really matter if it's not in the right key. You tend to, if you're doing a minor here, you tend to go up here. But we can actually get away with it. And it sounds much more fluid than it would do if we just go. So yeah, have a go with it, yeah, and show me what you can do.